Hey guys, what's going on? This is Cheynee180
Chamba.
and you're watching an all new episode of Importmigos. Yes,
It's been a bit, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. Episode 5. I mean, we've checked in here and there with our reactions to One Piece and Berserk and stuff like that.
I think, yeah, so, okay. Right.
So
I'm surprised we even number these, in all honesty, because they're so randomized, I suppose. I think it's almost like based on the event, essentially.
Yeah, they're few and far between. So we were talking earlier and we decided for Importmigos episode 6, what we're going to do is if you're a member to the channel, we're going to stream it live and you can join in the conversation. And then after, we'll release it everywhere and whatnot. But so
moving forward,
it's really no different than now. Unless you're a member. If you're a member, you'll get to join in the conversation a little bit. So
have your input. We can look at it. Actually have a conversation with you as well about these certain things.
So number one, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and watching. And we don't got much time and we got quite a bit of stuff to go through. So let's go ahead and kick it off. We're going to start with the good smile stuff first. So before we get into it, Chamba, what was your initial thoughts on the announcements coming out of Good Smile from this one?
A lot of Nendoroids, which is a given. That's kind of their largest things. A lot of pop-up parades, which really isn't our boat, but they do look good. And very little Figma.
Very, very little.
Very little Figma.
Yeah.
Which is kind of disappointing, but
I counted 8 figures in total that they show off, and I think maybe 1 or 2 of them are brand new announcements.
Right. It's weird how it's like they showed off the Figmas, and I'm pretty sure you've seen a prototype of maybe 7 or 6 of the 8. Yeah. So,
well, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this here.
Yeah,
we've got the a lot of stuff here. We're gonna go ahead and just jump into the Figma tab.
Figma.
Yeah, and just get it started here. So, as we can see, it's slim pickings here if you're a Figma fan.
They are not. They're kind of neglecting the Figma fan in this sense.
Which is sad because it's been a long run. Like I remember getting the Suzumiya Figmas when they first came out.
Think about it. It's been like 13 years, almost 14 at this point.
What was it?
They started at 2010, 29.
Yeah, maybe a little bit earlier. Like 08.
Well, I have no idea anymore. It's just, it feels like it's just, it's been over a decade for sure.
Oh, definitely over a decade, easily.
But not as far back as people might assume. They've definitely evolved since then. If you click on that first one, actually, and when I say evolve, it's like, oh, look at that, double knees,
ab crunch,
wow, thigh swivel, visible thigh swivel.
Wow, what the?
I don't know. Oh, you know what I find weird about this though? The method of thigh swivel they originally had worked for it, and it was hidden. Now this is essentially the Marvel Legends domestic style. And I don't know. Sure, you have more range now. I suppose you can go the full one. You can rotate the full 360, but thighs don't do that in reality.
Right.
So I don't know. This is an interesting one. Looks good though, the face sculpt.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. I'm not really into Fate State, but I do own a couple figures anyway. So
this one is not exactly Fate State. It's from the same company, Type Moon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. Every one of them look. It's the same.
Very similar. Yeah.
It's still the same.
Yeah. So this is
one of the newest ones I've seen.
Yeah. So we get this, which looks good, and I guess it's pending final approval. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll have to wait and see before more images go up. But yeah. And we'll move on to this one here. It's pretty wild.
That one is the Alice Gear. It's they do. Was it Alice Gear is the same one that did? I thought Kotobukiya had like model kits of Alice Gear as well. I could be mistaken. I'm sure someone's going to correct us.
Yeah. They showed off this or one of these, like one of the characters from this last time. So it looks like we've got, 2 ongoing properties here at least, out of the very few things that have been announced. A lot going on. It's if you're a fan of this is awesome.
Yeah, it's a basic Figma with, robotic parts, I suppose, like spaceship parts almost.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of this, you get another character to add to the roster. So that is awesome. All right, let's keep it cooking here.
This is one they're still tackling. It's the Pretty Derby. It's like the girl horses thing.
So they're doing okay, because I know Figuarts is doing this too.
They are doing correct. Interesting enough, though, they're not tackling the same characters or the same designs. I know they both have one of the same character, but I think they're completely different designs that they're going with.
Interesting.
So I don't know how the licensing and stuff works for that. I think it's because Figma is a non-scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's that's their that they can get away with that. You know what I mean?
They're niche. Yeah, it looks nice. I mean, I'm not familiar with the property all that much. Like I'd seen the other ones here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's another company doing them too, because it's Figuarts, Figma, and one other one. I can't remember.
It wouldn't shock me. Oh, is it the one that's like a larger scale, like 1:9?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But
I just checked it up. Figma, first Figmas were like 2008.
Okay, that's what I was right on, right on the money.
Yeah.
All right. So this looks nice, though. I mean,
it's sculpted well. Again, like you look at the evolution of what they've been doing. They've improved quite a bit. This one is still using the standardized Figma knee joints, elbows and stuff, which I'll be honest, I kind of love that about Figma, is that the whole cross compatibility because of that. It uses the same joints. This new double knee and double elbow thing, while it is more range, I suppose, but to be honest, a lot of their single joints had great range.
Yeah, I never. It was very. There's very few that like I was like, oh man, like this just isn't. It isn't quite getting there or whatnot. Like
single.
Yeah,
that's an amazing single joint right there. That's great range for a single joint.
Yep.
And you got the thigh swivel that's hidden in the hip.
Yep.
Like a realistic swivel. So I don't know. I guess they're stepping away from that, I guess.
Looks like they're stepping away from Figma in a hole. I mean,
yeah, it's that too, for sure. There's that, no doubt.
All right, let's keep it cooking here. We've got Jujutsu Kaisen.
See, this is a character that that Bandai has not tackled.
Nope, they have not.
So they've got him on this.
Yeah.
Now, when this comes out, who knows?
Yeah,
because for all we know, Bandai could show one off and then it'll be out in like 3 months after.
Yeah, and this is still pending approval. It still has to go for pre-order, and then from pre-order, it's still about a year and a month or two before it drops. So yeah, within that time frame, which is probably like let's say maybe a year and 3 or 4 months, year and a half, somewhere around
year and a half to be safe.
Yeah, Bandai could drop this guy.
In a year and a half, it could be out 3 months prior to this thing coming out.
Yep.
Like, okay, for example, I know this is unrelated to this. It's related to the Figma and Bandai thing. Chainsaw Man, Figma was shown off first. Then remember Bandai announced it. I've had the Bandai Chainsaw Man for a few months.
Yeah, I just got mine in this week.
Exactly. And the Figma's not out yet.
Yeah.
It's out, I think, June, July. So
Mm-hmm.
either way, this guy looks cool. I like that they're going into the whole. They're giving you deeper cuts for the butterflies.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some extra things in there. And out of, I guess, the few that we've looked at here now, like we're really looking at like their mainstay, like
what they're
fig
sticking with is
yeah, their mainstay Figma, I guess, properties, and it's like after that it's just kind of here and there, which is strange. But this looks good if you're collecting the Jujutsu Kaisen Figma line. So all right, let's keep it cooking here.
Yeah, the next one is one that they've showed the prototype of a while ago. So it's actually cool to see it in color now.
Yeah, they've been teasing this one for a while. I still got to watch this show. I hear great things about it.
I do hear great things. A lot of soft goods on this thing, eh?
Yeah, that's interesting. That definitely
the whole
caught
overcoat.
my eye. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I understand why though.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of wish certain aspects of Bandai did this with it, where it's like, okay, the main clothing underneath still going to be sculpted, but there's this overcoat thing that either it's going to, like, don't get me wrong, I think what they're doing with the really, really soft plastic is great because with the Bandai stuff, because you can still maintain the sculpt.
Yep.
The problem with the soft goods is it does not maintain any shape or form because it is soft goods, right?
Right.
But I think a balance between. This guy looks great though.
He does. He really does. Yeah.
I just wonder though, like, for fans of this property, how many more characters are they going to get from this?
That's exactly my thoughts. Like, how deep are they going to be able to go with this line?
Whereas this one's not even out yet.
Yeah. Or is this going to be like a one and done?
Yeah, might be.
And like it's funny, like we laugh about it, but it's like we know that's true. It's like they're very well, like it's like they put out one and dones multiple times. Like
it's not unheard of.
No, especially not for Figma.
No.
All right, let's keep it cooking here.
The next one's interesting.
Yes. There's a lot of people doing this now. Like,
yes. I still don't know what it is. What is it?
Licorice Recoil.
Okay. What is it? It's an anime about what?
So basically, like these two girls, they're kind of like bodyguards in a sense. Like they're like,
that's interesting.
They're kind of like little soldiers. They're very like tactical and whatnot. So like they're like trained, like trained like very skilled with like guns and stuff, and so like they work
almost
for
like
different
military trained.
Yeah. And so the one on the right here with the long hair, like she like messes up and then gets like booted out of like her, like I guess like the main company of it, and gets put over into like a offshoot with the character with the short hair, and she's like kind of like easygoing, like, oh hey, how's it going? But she like when it hits the fan, like she like knows what to do, and she's like awesome. Okay. Like she like handles it, and
right. I just looked it's like it's just Licorice Recoil, girls with guns.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Which perfect for Figma. Which it's funny because
it's
like,
up their alley.
Yeah, like I'm surprised they didn't come out with these earlier. Like
right, because this came out 2022.
So I know they had put out the little thing saying Figma coming or whatever. Yeah, so. But now we get to see actual.
Right. Interestingly enough about this property, though, is they're not the only one that showed this.
Yeah. Yeah. Very strange. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people tackling this now.
But like based on the ones that you've seen obviously we're showing this one now, and we're going to show the other one as well because it was also showed off in this event.
Yep.
Which do you prefer?
I mean, like going with like, because I watched some of the anime of this, like this is right up Figma's alley, dude.
Okay.
Like they if there's one thing that Good Smile do well, it's Figma girls with guns. like schoolgirls with guns, like that.
Right.
They murder that. They do a great job with it. But I mean, because they're so different, you're getting two completely different approaches to it, like, and then different scales as well. So, I mean, this is going to fit in great with your Figma stuff, obviously.
Do you feel that the other company's one won't fit as well, though?
It's hard for me to say because I
Right.
don't collect in that scale. You know what I mean? Like, so that's kind of tough. With this, like, I'm more familiar with this. I'll put it that way. Like, so
Okay.
I guess I'm more comfortable with this because I'm more familiar. Like, I'm like, I know what I'm getting with this. Like,
Well, I'm to be honest, you know what you're gonna get with the other one.
true. I'll give it to you there. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that one is actually the scale that we collect.
Oh, it is? I didn't know that.
No, that's a buzz mod, bro.
Oh, okay. No, now there's 3 different ones then.
Okay, I guess.
I was yeah, okay. All right. I was confusing with the 3.0 stuff because 3.0 is doing them too.
Did they announce this one too?
Yeah, they're gonna do them too.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, I saw, what was it? Or I thought I saw. I was pretty damn sure 3.0 was
The only one that I showed was the
buzz mod.
Was the buzz mods. I don't know if 3.0 are doing it, then they're doing it too. But I know.
Okay, that's completely different. I was in my mind frame.
No, because that's what I was like. I think he's thinking something else.
Yeah, I was thinking 1/6 scale. So I was like, oh,
that's why I was like, BuzzMod is 112 scale.
Yeah, no,
that's why I'm thinking
they're gonna be great.
Which of the two, though? Now, mind you, they haven't shown. They only showed like the little images that they're doing.
Right. Yeah, because the BuzzMod's gonna come with soft goods, like that's gonna make it to where they can move. So
yeah. Well, I mean, Figma's really good with skirt characters too.
Though. They are. There's nothing wrong with this. I mean, either way, like obviously the BuzzMod's gonna be more expensive.
Oh, by about $40.
So, I mean, this is gonna be the more cost efficient method for sure. But I'm really curious, like, what extras are these gonna come with as well? Like
guns.
Well, guns and different faceplates because there's, they're very expressive. Yeah. So it's
something else, I guess. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I would have much rathered edge runners.
Anyway,
like if they would have showed off a David and a Lucy and Rebecca, I'd have been like, dude, let's go, baby.
They would have won my heart. Here's my thing, right? You mentioned edge runners, and I know Good Smile tends to be the license holders for a lot of those things. If BuzzMod showed off, they're gonna do it. I'm buying them.
Oh yeah. No, like whoever shows off.
Oh, you mean
do it?
You mean a soft goods jacket for David?
Yeah. And Lucy.
That's a no-brainer.
And Rebecca. Yeah. No, I would be. Whew. Yeah. I'm in on those, even though they will be pricey. But that would be easy.
But that's BuzzMod.
Yeah. Well, even if Figma did, like, I'd be like, okay, cool. Just because I'm like, okay, you guys are doing Nendoroids, like, can we get a Figma? Like,
I'll be honest though, we say these things. I would rather just Bandai handle it, man, because they would at least take it out in a few months. Less time. The product is actually solid as. I know people don't. Bandai make great products, so I don't know. I don't even know. The last Figma that they showed is something they've already shown. It's the Hito.
We talked about this last time, but it was it wasn't colored though. That was
exactly.
She
looks fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah. I hate it.
Great. Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
This is the second one because they already showed off the first one. I love it. And if they're gonna make it like the first one, that skirt piece is gonna be a swap out, and she's gonna have, like, if you look at the ornate detailing on her thighs and her legs, it's something similar as well, and it's gonna look good. I love how they handled the sleeves here.
Yes. Yeah, I like the big joints in there. It's weird.
It's very good because it works with the sculpt.
Yep.
And I just think the character looks fantastic. I don't know what this is for or from, but it looks
Yeah.
great. And
Yeah.
this is probably going to be.
Hito.
Oh, it's an artist series. Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it.
Yeah, it makes sense. But, you know, it's
Yeah.
like they're just based on the design.
Which I like those because it's
I do.
like
I love them.
you get it, and it's like, okay, you could kind of just like go with your own story there. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's
You
like,
can place them in any setting you want.
yeah, you can just have fun with it and treat it
Mhm.
like a toy, you know?
I mean, the snail shell ones are like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
attached to anything. They just look cool.
Yep.
And I'm cool with that.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
That was all the Figma.
That was it. That was it for Figma. Yeah. That was all we got for Figma.
That's sad.
Very sad. We'll kind of like dig around here and just kind of like touch on a couple of these.
Oh yeah. Just like I was gonna say,
Nendoroids
like just pick the ones out that
you're excited for.
that call
Yeah.
to you. I love the ones. What is it? The Kigurumi cases, the Kitsune, the one on the bottom, very very bottom. Scroll down. No.
Oh, all the way down. Okay.
All the way to the bottom.
These ones.
Yeah, that one. The faceplates.
Yeah.
Yep. Love them. It's weird how this one stood out as like one of the things that caught my eye because these are great. They contain, I think you can stack, was it 2 or 3 faceplates in there? I forget. Because one in the body, 2 in the back. Oh, 2 in the body and 1 in the head.
That's awesome, like man. It's great for storage. Yeah.
That's what they are. They're storage, you know.
Yeah.
And obviously you can pop in an expression there. Mm-hmm. So essentially you're having a second character. And I'm like, this is genius.
Yeah,
because
it spices up your storage for
sure. It does. You can display all those extra faces now. So that one stood out for me. The Snoopy. Look at that.
This one right here is a must buy for my wife. That's Snoopy.
That is an instant. We were talking in the Discord. If anyone here and the Toymigos is watching this right now, hop on Discord. It's great. But we're talking, it's like maybe they'll include like a cardboard fold out for the house.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be way cool. It doesn't even have to be anything crazy either.
No,
you know,
it's just a fold. It's just it's basic because they've done that already a couple times. I know the Sleeping Beauty had a bed fold out. We can get it to sleep in it, which is perfect.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Some are expecting it's like, oh, what if they just release it as one of those vinyl to include? I'm like, the house is not. It doesn't work that way. Like it's. I think the fold-out house is just perfect. It's just a little,
just fold it up.
Add-on. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Yeah.
Another Nendoroid that stood out was Rebecca.
Yes. That would have been my next pick as well.
I'm just annoyed every time I see something from Edge Runners, though.
Yeah. Like,
because just give it.
Yeah. I don't understand where nobody is looking at this that has rights to the property with how the great reception of the show and go
amazing reception.
112 figures. Let's go. Yeah. Like nobody is like looking at these or looking at the property and thinking that like
you got Pop-Up Parade. I hate it, dude. I don't. I'm glad for the people who are statue guys because they get a lot of these things and cheap statues as well because Pop-Up Parades are affordable statues. But man, that's a market you're missing out on right there.
You're leaving so much money on the table. Like I'll tell you what, dude. If a third party company came out and started doing them, I'd be all over it.
They have to look like I say this all the time in regards to third party companies or just other companies getting the license. Could be anybody at this point. The reason why we say like I wish Goodsmart would tackle it because we're familiar with what they're capable of doing. Right. And we know that they could knock those designs out the park. Third party company is always risky because it's like, all right, are you going to just do your take on the character? Is it going to not really resemble the style? I'm all about trying to capture the style of it, and not necessarily a a character cosplaying as the character, if that makes
Right.
sense. You know,
Right.
I don't want that. I
Like,
don't, because
looking at this makes me want a Buzz mod now, because like they could handle the jacket in
dude,
soft goods and
Yep.
everything else would be perfect.
you can handle the jacket in figure. There's a couple of these new SH figures from this new property where it's just female character with like big sleeves. I was like, oh man, you just come on, give me a Rebecca.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a Rebecca, man. Come on.
It'd be
Give
awesome.
me an Edge Runners, man.
Yeah.
I would
Give me
love
any
it.
of that stuff. It'd be great.
This would be tempting for me.
This is very tempting, though.
Yeah.
Very tempting. Like, it's like,
I don't think I'll pick up David or Lucy, but I think she works the best as an android, though. You know, like of the three,
it plays
she
off
works
of her character.
Absolutely. That's why. Don't get me wrong. Not it's like just because I'll get this, and if somebody makes a 1/12 scale, or if Figma does theirs, that doesn't mean I'm not going to get it. That means I will get it for sure. But she works as a character as an android
for sure. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt
about that. I could put Marco's head on that body too. It's going to be great.
You could. It would be awesome. All right.
It would be great.
Let's see. What else do we have here? I think there was... Oh, this was cool. Why is it not working? There we go.
Faceplates?
Faceplates for Anya.
I love them all.
Genius. Yep. It's a no-brainer here. Is just
they can essentially continue doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Over and over again.
I'm curious also, because of the shape of the faceplate, how compatible it is with other Nendoroids. Because I know not all Nendoroids share the same faceplate.
Right. Some of them do, though.
Some of them, a lot of them do. But there are some that are specific and unique to the character. So I'm just wondering. But a lot of these are great. Smart idea too. Smart idea. I kind of wish Bandai do that with this. But
that would
I understand
cool. What
they're doing.
Yeah.
And to be fair, their SH Figure Arts releases are coming with already with like 8 faceplates or something. Right? Like 5.
That new one's
5 or 6. Oh. And you know the new one that's going to come with Bond is going to have new ones too.
Yep. And that's smart. That's the way you handle it. Yeah. All right.
There's a couple, like, you know, the minions. There's a Shin Kamen Rider. Those are neat. If anyone, you know, watching wants to see more of these in detail, I'm sure we'll pop the link into the site. In the description. So
we'll put the link for this in the description, and you can kind of scroll through yourself and check it out. So
for sure.
But we're gonna keep it moving here. Did we want to touch on the pop-up parade at all? Or
I don't want it. That's just gonna make me upset. Okay. Again, if for the folks, click on it.
Tab.
Okay. Other tab is Hyperbody. That's the Chinese branch of Good Smile that's tackling their own version of basically, like Snail Shell does it, where it's just unique characters based on an artist that has these add-on type parts. That's their thing. So Good Smile's trying to basically compete with Snail Shell and such. With their Hyperbody line. Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
I know it's weird because it's like Good Smile is a much larger company, but yeah, they've realized that there is competition.
All right, pop-up parade, real quick. We're just breezing through here.
Is there anything that you would actually see? I look at these and I'm like, oh man, that Alucard from Helsing. Where is my new figure of him?
Yeah,
or goods coat. If BuzzMod make an Alucard, I'm in.
Or Psychopath Figmas would be like, I see these and I just think Figma. I want a Figma version. Like, it doesn't.
Or Marka Alburn from Soul Eater. How have they not made any Figmas of Soul Eater?
I don't know. I don't know how anybody hasn't made any Soul Eater
any
stuff.
Figures. Again, with that one though, with her the way she's designed, BuzzMod can tackle that.
Yep.
The soft good except the price of BuzzMod, they need to calm down. They're not.
They need more properties.
Their issue also is like the release scheduling. Because there is like, while we're saying, okay, Good Smile is dropping Figma to an extent, who's going to replace them, really? Buzzmod might be doing that, but they're also taking the bad habits, which is the lack of releases, the length of pre-order to actually getting it out there, and yeah, the scarcity of what they're actually producing. So,
Yep.
there's so many cool pop-up parades there. I'm just like, I'm so glad in a way I'm not a statue guy. I hate looking at this.
It's so horrible.
You know what? A couple days ago, I was gonna get her Nendoroid.
Yeah, it's so tempting.
She's adorable.
Yep, I know.
But I'm like, why haven't they made a Figma of that? Like, that's a schoolgirl. That's right up their alley.
Yep. And then for some reason they make bunny girl versions of her.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's the worst.
I'm tired of seeing all these scale statues of bunny girl suits of characters that will has never appeared in bunny girl suits.
That would never wear. That would never wear it.
Never.
She would never wear a bunny girl
No,
suit.
of course not. She'd be too embarrassed. But like, you've got other characters that have rocked bunny suits in their properties that have never gotten figures ever. That's, to me, that's the thing that's just a.
Yep.
I'm baffled by that.
Yeah.
I am baffled by that.
How we didn't get a Mikuru bunny suit it boggles my mind from day one.
How we don't have an articulated bunny suit figure.
Yeah, just basic.
Of anyone.
Yeah. Let's
again, we say if Figma just decide to make a generic character, the Figma Styles bunny suit.
I'm surprised they didn't
change the colors up.
Show any Figma Styles off in here either.
Right?
Like,
that was a weird one to me. Zero Figma Styles. That's their own property. That's why I was like, ooh, I think they're scrapping Figma.
Okay, I was just gonna say that because we've reached pretty much the end of what everything we're gonna talk about from the Good Smile stuff here. So it's like from what we're seeing here and what we've seen in the past, like, where do you think Figma is going? Is it out the door?
I think they're slowing down to the point where they have a couple of the focused properties that they're doing now. They might finish those off, but as far as like picking up new things, it might not be as common. Remember how we used to see a bunch of Figmas all the time? New properties. There's posters saying upcoming, where they don't have a prototype, they just have an image. We're not even seeing that.
Yeah. No teases for anything. It's
nothing.
Here's some prototypes. Yeah, this is what we're working on. Like,
whereas the pop-up parades, you already got the grayscale.
Yeah, you got grayscale. You've got like teases that don't even have sculpts yet. Like, it's all over the place. Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I fear the writing is on the wall. I believe it's probably the end of an era for Figma, man, and it's sad because
it's sad.
I've been buying Figma since day one, like since
we've been
day
there from
one.
The start.
Yeah,
we've been there from the start. So,
yeah, here and there, I've been buying them, whether it had been Suzumiya stuff or I got some of that Avengers stuff or the man, the Monogatari. Like, I got all of that, all of those.
Yeah,
like,
I remember you have all those.
Yeah, and it's a damn shame that we didn't get Kiss Shot. Like, that's literally the only one that would just put the cherry on top of all the ones that I have, and I'd be like, okay, cool. That would be great. But they put out a statue of Kiss Shot and they called it a day. That's where it was. Like,
it's like, that'll do, right? You're satisfied with that, guys.
Yeah.
Do you have any of the Buzzmod images?
I know I've got them on a reel on the Instagram.
Okay. I mean, we can briefly talk about that.
Okay. We'll do that right now then. Because they didn't show off too much, but
nah. They showed off the ones that they already have, and then they showed off the grayscale prototype of Mitsuri.
All right. To be here.
Dude, she looks damn good.
Mm-hmm. And then we got the
Okay.
3-0 stuff combined with it here.
Ugh. Look at that beauty. But man, I'm looking at the prices for those buzz mods. Oh, that's the one.
They're
Look at
crazy.
that. 2B looks beautiful.
Yeah, it looks great.
Looks beautiful.
Then Licorice Recoil is getting buzz mods. I don't know. I don't think the accessories are going to be as good with the buzz mod as the Figma
You
ones
don't?
for some reason. No, I
Why
don't.
don't you think so?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel, well, I don't know because things have
Buzz mod comes pretty loaded with accessories.
Yeah.
And
That's
they're
true.
very simple as far as like the characters themselves. They don't have a lot of extravagant things with them. I
Are you
feel
familiar
they'll
with
come with enough.
that other character? I'm not familiar with that property.
It is what is it? It's about like I think she's got like she's an odd character. It's about a band.
Oh,
Let's just
a
say that.
band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She
Interesting.
plays the bass, if I'm not mistaken. It's an
Oh.
anime that's currently running.
Hmm.
It's funny. It's a comedy.
I'll have to check
It's an
that out.
interesting one. So I'm looking at the design, and as far as what soft goods they'll apply, the skirt most likely, but I'm curious if they're going to do a hoodie as a soft good too.
That would be cool.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, that was a weird one. And it's also weird because I'm looking at her, and if she's like a basic, she would be what a basic Figma is. And I don't know if if you if it's cool to charge what they charge for a basic like that.
It would have to be just loaded with
Expressions, because
accessories.
she's got a lot of expressions too.
Yeah,
So
you have to let me know the name of it. Now I want to
yeah, I
check it
forget
out.
the name.
I'm interested.
I forget the name. It's on Crunchyroll.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's a lot of good things on Crunchyroll.
Mm-hmm.
The 3-0 stuff though, the stuff that interested me was the Ultraman stuff, but also the I mean C-type suit of Ultraman, which is from that third season, the Ultraman Marie, dope. But that Gridman, that one right there. Woo! Woo!
Good
I'm
stuff.
gonna have to, oh yes, dude. I'm going to have to.
Okay.
Oh my word. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's perfect. That's
Nice.
trouble. That's trouble. But I can't wait. Yeah, these I hate how good the Ultraman suits look from the anime because they are beautiful. I've got the main one and I wanted to be smart and stick with that. But then I saw that they're making the C suit and C-type suit. And honestly, if Bandai make that in SH Figuarts, I'm just gonna go for that instead. Because although if this one does look amazing, then they could twist my arm.
And the Iron Mans are 112 scale, aren't they?
7-inch.
Oh, okay. 110.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's they originally listed it as 112, but they're about 7 inches tall. So I think something must have happened.
Yeah, they must have got something. Yeah,
something. Yeah, they're beautiful though. Everyone that's
very
handled them,
nice.
I like. Yeah, they look great. Yeah, these are dope. There's a ton of If you just want to see like the still images and stuff, I can pass over the link and you can just include it.
Yeah, that's fine.
In the thing. Yeah, it's Hobby Dengeki has a bunch of the images up. Just still images that they'd show off.
Okay.
Yeah, but oh man, every time I look at that C-type suit, though, I'm just like, it's gonna get me. I hate 3-0. I love them. I hate them because I love them.
All right, let's see if
they know what they're doing.
Works.
Like that Zeton suit looks so good. That could work. See, I'm like trying to talk myself into, yeah, hey, this makes sense if I get that. Like that'll work as a. He could just be a giant 112 character. The Shin
Right.
Kamen Riders are now up
Translated.
on their
Oh,
site. 180, 170, 180, I think it was.
do you know about whereabouts? How far down we're looking here for?
Oh, are you on the site?
Dengeki? Yeah, yeah. Brought it up right now. We got to translate on, so
Here,
I can
I'm just
see
gonna
what I'm
pass.
doing.
I'll pass the specific link to you here.
Oh, perfect. That'll work.
Yep.
That'll be much easier then.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited for that Maki, even though her suit looks a little baggy right there. But
Yep.
if they attack it like they attacked the other ones that are already out, I don't
In
have any
hand, by the
problems.
way, it's gonna be different. This is like the way they display it. It's not even out yet. It's not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, whenever I've seen something on the display, it's like it's not the final. When you get it in hand, you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is nice. Plus, once you get her in like just a natural pose, right there, she's just kind of standing. Very
Mm-hmm.
boring. The rest looks so good though. It looks so good. I hate it.
Okay. All right. I think we're good now. Let's stop there. Move here. All right.
Yeah, Dengeki posts a lot of images.
Yeah, we're just gonna kind of peruse along here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, 3-0 is
Look
making
at
the big guy
Woo.
too, huh?
Yep, Jack, Ultraman Jack. He's
That's
a taller
cool.
fella. Yeah, I'm
That
curious how much
figure
he's
arts
gonna
one
cost.
looks good.
Dude, that figure arts one is tempting.
Yeah, yeah. I was very
Tempting.
I don't
Tamashi
know
Web.
anything about it, but I'm like, this looks cool, man.
Yeah.
Looks
Oh,
way
it's
cool.
dope. It's on Netflix. Check it out. 3 seasons are done now.
But do I
I think they're about
really like?
I think they're
Like I
about
know
10
all.
episodes each.
I
It's
know
worth it,
I'll
dude. It's fun.
enjoy it.
It is
I
very
know I'll
fun.
enjoy it, but then I'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, but these figures now they look so amazing.
Yeah, I know that's the problem. I might get Marie though, the girl, because she looks
Mm-hmm.
phenomenal.
Yeah,
And I did not expect them to make it. And that the C-type suit is the one that you just scrolled past, and that's the one I
that's
want.
the money one.
This one, yeah, scroll up one. That's oof, what an upgrade!
Yeah, that looks
It's
nice
like
and
closer
sleek.
to the original Ultraman, so it's got some streamline aspects to it. It's not as tech suity, but
Mm-hmm.
beautiful, beautiful. And once it's in color, woo,
They won't
my
be able to keep you
money's
away from
mom.
it.
Ah, dude, it's trouble. 3-0's got some cash on me. That's the Zedon suit. That one's like black, orange. Looks sick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's hard to gauge what these are going to look like because they're just in gray, but you get to
Yeah.
appreciate all of them. So yeah, that Ultraman, the Shin Kamen Rider one, he's now available on pre-order. He's $179.99.
It's because he comes with the bike.
No.
Oh,
No. If could you imagine? Could you
oh my
imagine?
God. That'd be
No.
wild.
But yeah, 179. It was tempting. I already got the figure arts, which does me just right.
Just
And
can't imagine how
I'm
hot
not
it
a
would
fan
be.
of pleather. Oh yeah, dude, you're wearing a leather suit and then an overcoat, right?
And a scarf. Like,
Mm-hmm. And a helmet.
yeah. So, oh my
Hopefully it's
gosh.
winter.
Yeah. Hopefully it's very cold where they're at.
But yeah, man, this figure is like so tempting. I can't though. I have to like restrict myself. We've got too many cool things coming out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Way too many. In saying that though, 3-0, amazing bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best money you'll spend because you're getting some solid stuff.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Solid
Agreed.
stuff. with the product ain't even that expensive. That's what makes it even
That's what made it so
harder.
easy with the Mach-E and the Power. Like it was
Exactly.
just like,
I forgot I pre-ordered both those things.
yeah. I ordered them both. I'm all, all right.
It's like, sure, I'll just add it to my 1.6 stuff.
Yep.
Man, what did that? I think that was like we ordered that during a show, right?
We did. Yeah. All right. So we're good here, right?
Oh yeah, we're good here.
Okay. All right.
There is a still image on this page here. If you scroll down, you get to see more like still images of some of the BuzzMod stuff.
Oh, okay.
I just sent you the link to it. If you scroll down to the bottom.
Okay.
Did you? No. I think you're too far down.
Oh, you said go to the bottom.
Yeah, I said like the bottom of the image is scroll up a little bit.
Okay. Never mind us here. We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know exactly what we're doing. The flash report.
No. Scroll up a little bit more.
Bulletin.
Wait, are you on the right page? Scroll up. I gave you a new link. That's why.
Ah, okay. Well,
Yeah, that's probably why you're not seeing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That could be it.
Let me get that new link.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, hey. Always professional here.
Oh, I'm looking at it. Her sword is soft goods.
Uh-huh.
That's sick.
Mm-hmm.
She comes with a couple of soft goods pieces then. Skirt.
Yep, skirt, jacket.
The jacket and the sword.
Yep.
Her hair looks articulated.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's going to be a good one, dude.
Mm-hmm.
How's the range on their knees?
Good, and like if you need more, like they always give you those like pre-post ones.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if she's going to come with pre-post ones.
I would imagine because like almost every other one has.
Yeah, that's true. Like the kneeling pose or something, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. All right. So this is the last one.
This is the last one, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll include the links here so you can go browse them yourself and see those random images on the bottom, those ads.
Mm-hmm.
That looks great. Figment. Nendo's.
Nendoroid. Yeah.
Cool statues over there.
Yeah, great statues. Looking great.
Yep, thanks for great statues.
Yeah, looks awesome.
Yeah, but there she is in color.
Yeah. It's funny. My kids always like, "Who is she? What does she do?" I'm like, I'm like trying to like explain it. Like, we're just gonna have to end up watching it pretty soon.
Yeah, exactly. You ordered the buzz mod of her, right?
Yes,
Demon?
maybe yes. I think I did, or I might have missed it. I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. Either way, I've got to get it. I'm behind on so many of the buzz mods. It's horrible. I'm trying to get rid of stuff. Like it's like it's funny because like there's stuff that I missed, but I'm like, you know what? Like I need to get rid of stuff, and then I can go back, track, and pick up those older things because
for sure.
What I'm doing now doesn't make any sense. So yeah, no, she looks great, and once you see her in color, it's going to be even better.
Yep.
Like I think the approach for me is like, okay, when this goes up on like Nin or Genki, it's like just instantly just knock it out.
Just pre-order, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just get it as quickly as you can.
Mm-hmm. Just get it then and then worry about it later. And the hard part will be over with. Yeah, this looks
fantastic.
Yeah.
You're pretty much in on the entire line for the Buzz mod for Demon Slayer, right?
I like them. Yeah, I'm behind on some of them. Like I don't like I've got the main core cast, so I need to pick it up and pick up some of the rest of them though. But in doing that, I need to like I've already decided like moving forward now. I'm like, okay, no more like Figma and Buzz mod.
You're gonna have to be Buzz mod for the pillars.
Yeah.
And I think that's a smarter choice. Like they look fantastic and they're gonna be aligned with each other.
For sure. Yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to be going. But as I
Mm.
said before, I got to get rid of some stuff before
Yeah, for sure.
I can
Makes sense.
justify doing that. So,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
and I'm just collecting almost every freaking Bandai line right
Dude,
now. So
Bandai's got too much of our money,
they're
man.
killing me. They're killing me.
I
Killing
love
me.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. They're killing me to death, and it's like,
Yep.
yeah, I welcome this. This
Yep.
is
Yep.
I can accept this.
Yep.
I can accept this.
So yeah, there was also the I'm sure we'll probably cover it on like Tuesday, but the SH Figure Arts Yor and
Oh yeah,
Lauren
yeah, yeah.
and Anya
That's
and Bond.
that
So
wasn't part of this event. So
yeah, so we'll
mhm.
yeah, I don't think I posted pictures of those yet because there's some pictures that dropped to those. So those will be going up
Yeah.
soon.
And
And as I
we'll
said,
cover those. I know.
yeah.
Just chat megas and even the regular, they're not dolls, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, as I said, next time we do this, we're gonna go ahead and open it up as a live stream to the members. So if you guys are excited for that, let us know. Let us know in the comments what do you think's happening with Figma? Do you think Figma's on the way
Yeah.
out as we do, or what? Also, what were you excited for? What caught your eye the
Yes.
most out of all these? Let us know in the comments.
Was there anything here that was like, okay, that's an instant get, or
Mm-hmm.
ooh,
Mm-hmm.
that's a missed opportunity type stuff?
Yeah, yeah. So thank you so much for watching, guys. We greatly appreciate it. Chamba, where do we keep up with you at, man?
You can find me at the Chamba on Instagram and Twitter, on the Toy Megas Discord, and also you can get my book Random Views on
Go do
Amazon.
that. Go do that.
Yeah. The link's in my Instagram page and on Twitter,
All
I think,
right.
as well.
Awesome. And as always, I'm Cheynee180, Instagram. Check out the Toy Migos Facebook, Discord, Tuesday shows and Thursday shows, and Behind the Lens with the 80s baby himself. And don't forget
Fantastic.
the Fallen Fett Chronicles and
Yep.
every other show that's on Wednesday. So
And Contest Migos.
and Contest Migos, even though I think it'll be over by the time.
Yeah, it'll be over by this. Yeah. But I'm sure they'll open up another one.
Yeah,
soonish. Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they've already got
Yeah.
their thing set up for the next one. So
it's a lot of things going on.
Yep. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time. I'm Cheynee180.
Chamba.
Take it easy.